Geico asks, how would you love a chance to save some money on insurance? Of course you would. And when it comes to great rates on insurance, Geico can help. Like with insurance for your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV. Even help with homeowners or renters coverage. Plus, add an easy-to-use mobile app, available 24-hour roadside assistance, and more, and Geico is an easy choice. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com or contact your local agent today.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
Hey, Ola, it's Miles. Thank you guys for listening to the Men's Room Daily Podcast.
Have you heard our newest podcast? It's called The Greatest Story Never Told.
Download it today on radio.com. Be sure to subscribe. New episodes are uploaded every Tuesday at noon.
99.9 KISW. The Men's Room is in progress.
Head chef on the way. Ted's Meat and Potatoes has 7 steps for the perfect ice cream experience. First time, though, for a few emails from the Men's Room at KISW.com.
You've got mail.
Couple from today in our poll, guys, in response to pulling out a tooth. I had a tooth on the right side of my jaw that looked like a fang pointing up. It got all infected, and the dentist wouldn't touch it. So it got so bad that I got a pair of wire cutters and clipped that infected tooth off at the gum line. The goo and blood squirted everywhere, but the pain was gone and the infection got better. No problem since then, until I got a full set of dentures. That from the Elk Plain Drifter. Guys, let me begin this. I have sympathetic pain. I found this out when I was an EMT for a very short time. Had to deal with a fish hook in a guy's eye and angulated fractures. I felt like it was actually happening to me. The tooth extraction and the catheter idea, that almost did me in. I ain't doing nothing to myself. So as gross as it is, I'm going to wipe someone. From Brian at JBLM. As we move on to the birthday shout-outs, guys, I want to give a birthday shout-out to Kendall. She is 23, serving in the Army, and currently stationed in Georgia. She was stationed in Germany during the start of the pandemic and didn't get to experience it fully as she was in lockdown. So how about the dirty Germans giving her the experience that she missed over in Germany? We love and miss you, Kendall.
Yeah, the only reason you had that experience in Germany is because us dirty Germans were here. If we had known you were there, all kinds of wonderful things would have happened.
See, the thing is, the state of Georgia and Germany have a lot of things in common. They call us the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and we also have peaches.
So it's the bed Bulldogs.
Bitch's name is...
Everything is red.
It's Colton. It's my 23rd birthday, and no one in my family's cool enough to send an email, so here we go. Maybe my sister. Can I get some thrill shotgun gets and some Coach Ted on my first time in Vegas? I leave Saturday. Rock on, bitches. Get.
All right, Colton. First time in Vegas. So here's what you got to do. Plan out a lot of things, and then don't do them. Vegas is awesome. Go to a pool, do some day drinking. I like the MGM, not the crazy club pool, the regular lazy river. Beautiful waitresses, frozen drinks. Other than that, you got to do some tourist stuff. But the first time you go, man, it's so much fun. Learn how to play craps. It's pretty simple. Drink beers, drink cocktails, drink some water, and just be prepared to feel like crap when you get home.
It's a bad flight coming back, brother.
I was saddest terminal in the airport.
I was about his age first time I went.
Yeah.
And I was right on the East Coast. And when we flew back, there was 4 of us. I was the only one that didn't puke.
Wow.
Gentlemen, it's my good friend Christian's birthday today. Give me your penis is too small. Perhaps the dirty Germans can give him something to look forward to now that the Lakers are out of the playoffs. Oh, and the Angels suck. Rock on, guys. That from King Jeremy the Wicked.
Yeah, I was so confused about these Lakers. They kept saying L.A., which for me means lick ass. They were my favorite.
Yeah, these Lakers this year were playing more like the Minnesota Lakers.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's where the team comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Mike, that's something that's better now. It's the Lakers in L.A. than they were in Minnesota.
All the dinosaurs want to wish my favorite enemy, Mr. Westicles, the happiest of birthdays. Can he please get an owl hitting the window? And Coach Ted pumping him up to install more appliances. Thank you, gentlemen. That from Jeff.
I'll tell you what, people need appliances. Now, getting into appliance is kind of one of those deals. It's expensive, but as soon as you get it, it's awesome. And then this guy, Mr. Westicles comes through, he installs it for you. So you're doing the good thing out there, man. You can feel proud when you get home every night and you crack that beer, you know you helped somebody out, and you got paid for it.
All the brothers, it is my 33rd birthday today. Shouting it out to myself. Been listening to the Men's Room since about 2009. Great show. Rock on. That from Rex. Give me your penis is too small if we could. Maybe a happy Chinooka. Why not?
Happy Chinooka.
Guys, on Lisa's birthday, I want to hear the dirty Germans talk about the greasy weasel as Lisa is taking a bath. Splish splash. And then your penis is too small. Rock on, bitches, and thanks for all you do. That from Kay.
Yeah, the greasy weasel is also the nickname for my penis. Greasy weasel.
Yeah, the crazy thing is in Germany, you know, you have a penis, and on the backside, you have a weasel hole.
Yeah. Guys, today is
weasels, they live in the holes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, mine does.
Yeah.
So do badgers. Today is my incredible partner, Stevie's birthday. I can't begin to tell you how much you mean to me, blah, 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 blah. Spending time with you, showing me what I've been missing on my life. Let's give a little Leroy Jenkins, get him pumped up for the weekend, some advice from Coach Ted on how to properly set up a campsite. Being that soon enough, we're all hopeful that Steve will reclaim the reigning title of Camp Mom. With love, that from Tone Bone.
Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins!
All right, setting up that campsite. Here's the first thing. Fight the urge to get into the beers. Just get that tent out and get it set up now. Get the stakes in, get everything in. I don't care if it ain't supposed to rain. For the next 10 days, you put that rainfly on that damn tent. Because you never know. That storm shows up, you're going to be happy. Now the tent's all set up, you're a little sweaty. You say, Camp Mom, get me a damn beer.
Guys, can I get a birthday shout out? I'm turning 42 today. I'm a huge fan, except I'm a day sleeper, so I can't listen as often as I'd like. Thanks, guys. That from Melissa. Give her a dealer's choice there, Mike.
All right. She got a roof to
All right, guys, here you go. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy, happy birthday to you, to you, to you.
Ja, the Dirty Germans, brought to you by Men's Room Original Sausage. Available through Uli's World Famous Sausage, mensroomlive.com, and other fine retailers. Mmm, Schweinefleisch.
Time to open wide and sample Ted's meat. And potatoes. Now, here's your host, head chef of the Men's Room, the Ted Nugent.
Head chef in the house.
Thank you, folks. Thank you. Now, today, we're talking about the 7 steps for the perfect ice cream eating experience. But I'm not going to lie to you. It's going to get a little sexy in here.
It starts on her belly.
All right.
How do you guys store your ice cream?
What do you mean, how do I store it?
In the freezer.
All right. Okay. Any specific spot? Shelf? Door?
We have a drawer where all of that good kind of stuff goes.
Goes in the drawer.
Goes in the drawer, yeah, man.
All right. First thing you want to do for this perfect ice cream, you want to take it out of the freezer, let it defrost for about 15 minutes. When it's too cold, the aroma molecules don't release.
Oh, so you need to let it breathe.
You got to let it breathe.
Like a glass of wine.
I tend to do that.
If they're too frozen, they can't they can't release. Like Aaron Rodgers.
We do that now. We do that now mostly because the kids always want ice cream. And the problem is we used to always have to scoop it. So now it's you can have ice cream, get it yourself. But because it's so cold, they can never scoop it. So they actually unintentionally let it breathe.
Yeah, when I was a kid, my grandma used to keep the scooper in warm water.
They do that at like Baskin Robbins.
And then she'd hit it.
Yeah.
You ever do the thing as a kid? One of the two things would happen. Either I would put the spoon in, and again, because you pulled it right out of the freezer, it's still ice cold, and I'd stick the spoon in there and bend the spoon, right? I thought I was really strong until I realized anyone can bend a spoon. Or I'd finally get the ice cream scoop in there as I'm trying to pull it out, like you pull the entire gallon out of the actual container.
Yeah, I've done those as an adult, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or you have like the scooper, you're trying to get this piece out, and basically like a baseball-sized piece of ice cream goes shooting across the kitchen.
Yeah. I like to leave mine out for a little, let it, like this is saying, 15 minutes. They're saying that's perfect. That seems like a long time.
It does seem like a long time, dude. I'm like 5
Leave it out there for a while, then check out.
Leave it out there for a minute. Then I usually do like a wrap around with a paper towel around the pint. So your hand doesn't get all damp.
Oh, okay.
See what I'm saying?
I feel it.
Number 2 on this, don't take too big of a bite. Half a teaspoon per bite is ideal.
Half a teaspoon?
Half a teaspoon.
Come on, man.
I'm saying, like,
I can't.
It's ice cream. So you're either dealing with adults. Like, I don't know anybody that eats ice cream like
Like nibbles.
Yeah, like it's ice cream.
Right, man. You get that spoon as much as you can fit in your mouth before brain freeze seems to be most people's choice.
Yeah, and sometimes when you're eating a bowl of ice cream, you get a big old scoop, and then you just keep like sucking and licking on it, and it gets like smaller and smaller, and then you can make it smooth.
Exciting stuff.
It is, man. There's a lot going on a Sunday night in my house. Put the spoon upside down in your mouth so the ice cream hits your tongue.
That's a good idea. Okay.
That's not a part. I mean, that's what I'm saying. When I'm talking about licking it off the spoon, like
that makes sense.
Some of this stuff you kind of do instinctively.
Right,
yeah. Let's see. Now, this is what I like. Roll the ice cream around in your mouth. Pay attention to how smooth, creamy texture feels.
This is a lot like wine.
You're right.
You know?
But not as snobby.
No.
I can taste the pistachio and that mint chocolate.
Well, take your time. It'll last longer, too.
I'll roll around in my mouth because otherwise you tend to get brain freeze, right?
Yeah, I mean, again, I think it depends on the ice creams for my taste, right? If you're eating like a Ben & Jerry's that's got hunks of brownie and cookie dough.
Right. Go for it.
Right. You got to gnaw on that stuff.
Yeah.
But if you're just eating like plain old vanilla or French vanilla, like, yeah, roll it around the mouth. Enjoy it.
Wow.
Now, breathing's important too while eating ice cream. Breathe in through your mouth while the ice cream is in there. The air passing over it helps it hit more of your taste buds.
You know what? That I did not think about.
What if that works with any other food?
Probably any of them.
You know what I mean?
Not once they say it, yeah.
All right.
I'm going to eat with my mouth open tonight.
Now, how long do you think that ice cream should be in there? In your mouth?
In your mouth?
I'll say 5 seconds.
I'll say 10.
12 seconds in your mouth is idea. Don't swallow too soon.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
Because you think
that
it's going to
made
look at
it
me?
amazingly uncomfortable.
I can't do that. You can.
I've seen you chug a beer, fella. Then they say repeat with each bite to build up, quote, a full ice cream taste profile.
Oh.
Okay. Ice cream profile.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is according to science.
Of
so
course.
if you want the perfect ice cream eating experience, I mean, to me, the perfect ice cream eating experience would depend on the shop you're at, the people you're with,
The ice cream flavor.
Or just having it. Give it to me.
Without bits
Yeah.
of real fruit. That's
Well, I
always
know-
disappointing.
And Miles, you're always a big, like, you like to eat in the pizzeria or the restaurant because you like it hot. Like, I like eating pizza at home, but there is something to me about eating inside of an ice cream shop.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause it's real happy to be
and
there.
the hottest ticket right now on my dessert life is the skillet cookie with the scoop of vanilla ice cream on top. That, to me, is that might be the greatest dessert ever.
I can't disagree with you
Skillet
there.
cookie?
Yeah, the
Ice
cookie's
cream.
still warm in the middle.
Yeah, man.
That's the ticket right there.
Let's see. Sticking with ice cream here for a second. To avoid freezer burn, store your ice cream upside down, basically. If you have if you have the old school, like
Right.
swing open, don't store it on the door. Because which I always do. Because every time you open the door, it melts a little bit inside of there.
Oh, right. So, right.
Right.
Okay.
Now that we've had ice cream, let's get to the veggies.
Vegetables. Vegetables and ice cream.
Right. Which, I
Can
think
you
when
imagine putting green beans on top of your ice cream?
I don't even like the real fruit, man. Just no.
I mean, there's got to be some vegetables we top with something sweet, right? Like a demi-glaze or something?
Yeah, but I mean, that's sweet for something that's otherwise savory. You know what I mean? It's not
potato,
just,
maybe?
Okay, sweet potato.
Sweet
right?
potatoes.
It's probably as close as it gets.
Right, you marshmallows, whatever. Okay.
I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe I'll melt down some vanilla ice cream and dump it on vegetables.
It's got to taste better.
It's kind of right. So basically, the annual survey of America's favorite vegetables came out. What do you think the number one vegetable is in the country?
I'm going to get. Originally, I was thinking asparagus. I'd say broccoli.
Broccoli probably is it. Based
Broccoli
on
is-
popularity.
Broccoli's number one. And broccoli, like,
I don't get it, man.
well, I
don't mind broccoli too much. I don't have it enough, but
broccoli's
it
the
doesn't bother
easiest
me.
one to me to eat, right? Like when you steam it, it's good.
That and asparagus are probably my two favorites.
They are, but I don't eat cold asparagus. Whereas like cold broccoli shows up on the veggie tray and this and that.
Yep.
And if
If you
you're
want to talk about some stinky pea, eat some raw asparagus. I've done it.
why?
Because I was trying it at the farmer's market. Guys like, you can eat this raw. It's so good.
How was it?
Was it? I eat like a half a stalk, right? It was fine. And then I went to the bathroom, and I mean, it was like, ba-boom. Like 2 minutes. 2
Yeah.
minutes later. It was amazing. That
I
stuff
like-
is magical.
I like broccoli on the veggie tray because sometimes you get like a good treetop. and it's like bigger. You know what I mean? Because you can dip a carrot.
Right.
But when you get that broccoli, you get a lot of surface area to get the ranch in.
More dip.
We're taking away the point of the vegetable. Hey.
Yeah, just use your finger.
It's the number one vegetable in 30 different states. Dominates more than half the country. Basically, the overall number of people who say it's their favorite is down a little bit, 23% since 2019. Coming now, the hot vegetable that's taken off. It's an old school.
Brussels sprouts. Carrots.
Carrots.
Is it carrots?
Really? It is carrots.
They're popping up everywhere.
Yeah. 5 times more people saying it's their favorite compared to 2 years ago.
If you get like a bundle of cooked carrots, it's great.
Yeah, carrots are the most popular vegetable in 12 states.
And they're sweet when they're cooked.
I love to cook carrots.
Yeah.
I mean, I like raw carrots, but cooked carrots are another level.
They're better.
Plus, generally to me, I feel like if I have a cooked carrot, that means I have some type of like roast or something else with it.
It's probably cool outside.
And there's nothing wrong with your pan sheet carrots like that, too, either. Just baking them in the oven on a sheet.
Yeah,
They're good.
you're right. And I mean, again, carrots and broccoli, I think, are number 1 and number 2 because these are vegetables you can eat cold or hot. I mean, Mike's eating carrots like every day.
I know.
They're easy to
Bugs
just bring
Bunny.
in.
Dude, he's throwing Bugs Bunny every day. My man's mealing on carrots.
But right here in the state of Washington, we picked carrots. The only other veggie that ranked first anywhere was corn. Which,
Okay. I'm down with corn, man. Yeah.
right. If you had to pick a vegetable that you said is your favorite, it's corn. Right?
Yeah.
Sweet corn's awesome. Most of them are in the Midwest where corn is huge, or maize, if you will, like if you're in Michigan. But yeah, corn's delicious. So there you go, kids. Remember, eat your veggies, then eat your ice cream.
Thank you, Head Chef. We appreciate it. You are listening to The Men's Room.
Geico asks, how would you love a chance to save some money on insurance? Of course you would. And when it comes to great rates on insurance, Geico can help. Like with insurance for your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV. Even help with homeowners or renters coverage. Plus, add an easy-to-use mobile app, available 24-hour roadside assistance, and more, and Geico is an easy choice. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com or contact your local agent today.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
99.9 KISW. Yeah! You're in the men's room.
Coming up, we will drink, we will toast with a shot of the day. And we do have your headlines on the way 1 hour from now. But first, quick check out Mike Hawk and some of the stories and headlines he is not working on.
All right, a giant slide at a New Jersey water park called High Anxiety just went up in flames.
Okay. Well, that explains the anxiety.
I will never be lost on the irony that a water park slide burned down.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I saw that the other day, and I'm like, really, guys?
Right.
Really?
A family in England thought that they found their lost cat dead on the side of the road, so they had him cremated. Then their real cat showed back up at home totally well. I mean, the cat was at least gone.
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
not like it was hurt and then they went and put him down.
But they still paid for it.
How much it costs to put a cat down?
I mean, you can do it for free. But, you know, if you have to go to the vet and do it properly.
Or right, because they got not put it down, but they got it cremated.
It was two bills of Pet Solutions.
I wonder if they got like the ashes brought to them as well.
Right? So now they literally just have some cat's ashes.
So when your real cat comes home, it's like, I don't know what the F that is in that urn, but it's freaking me out.
I'm sorry I didn't ask permission to leave. I will do as I'm told from now on. Right. What did he do?
You can't get ashes from Pet Solutions. Remember, we don't know what happened.
That's right.
You had a problem animal. We provided a solution. That's it.
And again, you get a discount for not asking questions.
Right. You could ask away, but
the reason why the prices are so high is because we have to hide our people after it's done.
Right.
A new study found the best state for working dads. What do you guys think would be the best state for a working dad?
Sober. I have no idea. I mean, if you got a job, you got a job.
One that's cheap.
Massachusetts is number one, actually.
Really?
Followed by D.C.
No, people have pretty good educations. A lot of money
fair.
to live in that area. So,
But you're right, it costs a lot to live.
Sure.
Any idea on the worst, Miles?
West Virginia.
Not at all, actually. Wasn't even on that far low.
Really?
No.
Oh, thank God.
Tennessee.
Nevada.
Really?
Huh.
Nevada
would
is
not
the
have
worst
guessed
state
that.
for working dads.
Well, it's probably a lot of that's got to be shift work, right? Like I know a lot of people that live in Vegas, people got to work in those casinos. I know they all don't hang out on the strip,
Sure.
but I would imagine, right? It's got to be some weird hours if you're a dealer or a bartender.
Would like to have dove a little bit deeper into that one to see what the parameters were for what makes it good for a working dad.
Good call.
Does it mean that there's bars in the area on the way home? Does that mean that there's places
There's
that
a
you can
pub on every corner?
Right. You can go pick up some baby stuff on the way home.
Yeah, I have no idea how you wrap your head around that because the two cities you named are expensive.
Right.
You know,
Is there
and
a Topgolf?
Traffic
Is there
absolutely sucks. So if you're dropping your kid off at daycare, I mean, in D.C., if you got to go 2 miles, that's 40 minutes of your time.
Right.
So I don't know what their parameters were.
7-Eleven has 5 new Big Gulp flavors. I know that you guys have frequented and you're big fans of the Big Gulp. Are you ready for these?
All right, what do you got?
Have you guys seen them yet?
I have not.
I never look at the machine there.
You seen them?
I have not, but I'm hoping one of them's Kool-Aid.
All right, here's what we got. Aha Sparkling Water.
Oh, yeah. I like that brand.
All right.
They got some good I like their watermelon. You see me drink it's literally AHA.
Yeah. The problem is that it literally just says Aha Sparkling Water. So I'm hoping that it has one of their flavors in there. Because if it's just like a spritzer Big Gulp. Oh, there it is.
Maybe it's a fizzy is it slushy?
No, it's Big Gulps.
Oh, my bad. I was thinking about
So was I, actually.
Slurpees.
Craft Lemonade.
All right.
I'm a lemonade fan.
I do like lemonade. I'll deal with the heartburn.
I mean, I never think about it, but every time I see it, it's like, you know what? That sounds great right about now.
If I can get my own drink and they have lemonade, then 9 times out of 10 I'm getting lemonade.
Yeah.
The Minute Maid, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm drinking lemonade, there better be iced tea in it and some vodka.
My man.
Let's have a John Daly.
Replenish Zero, which is basically just an orange mango mixture.
Isn't that kind of a
All right.
misleading name? Basically, like the name suggests this does nothing for you.
Right, Replenish
Zero.
This isn't going to do
Right.
anything. You're going to feel like crap. Power Berry.
Power Berry.
Power Berry.
I've met that guy. He's a hell of a lifter.
Power Berry.
Power berry. He takes down all the other berries.
Power Berry.
I know a guy named Barry that's got a tremendous mustache. Dare I might say powerful.
Powerful berry mustache.
Seriously.
All right.
Up next to the world's strongest man competition, Power Berry.
Power Berry.
And vitamin water. Again, there's so many different flavors of vitamin water. I don't know that there is just a vitamin water. We always got like dragon fruit. There was the triple X one that we always had when I was a kid.
What does triple X?
So basically, just a lot of
weird fruit combo.
A lot of bottled and canned things are just making it to the fountain.
Pretty much.
Okay.
But I mean, look, when I was a kid, I remember them putting Gatorade on there for a Big Gulp. And I mean, that just blew our minds.
Love a Gatorade.
Right? Because back then, Gatorade bottles were small.
What Gatorade flavor was it, though? Was it the yellow or was it like
It was
a
the
red?
lemon lime.
It was lemon lime. See?
I'm on a blue kick.
I've always been red. I love pretty much every flavor. There it is. I love every flavor of Gatorade, but if I'm choosing, I go for the red every time.
Red or orange? I bounce back and forth.
Been a long time since I've had an orange, but I would never turn down an orange. That to me was like the original. Even though I know lemon lime was the original, I just feel like every commercial that I ever saw, they had a dude drinking the orange and he had the orange sweat.
Right.
And I always wanted
I want
that.
to sweat orange.
I did. I wanted to so bad until I finally realized that can't happen.
I
What do you know,
Mike? I still think it just depends on what you're doing. Like post-workout, lemon lime, the green is the best. But if you're just like drinking a Gatorade or you're a little hungover, I always go red or like grape.
See, for me, yeah, when you're actually active, the lemon lime feels great. Like if I'm out on the golf course,
Yeah.
lemon lime sounds great. But yeah, if I'm just nursing something, yeah, I need the red, please.
Oh, yeah, that's a staple on Sunday mornings.
Fruit punch. A new poll found that the pandemic has turned 60% of indoor people into outdoor people.
Really?
That's cool.
All right, good, man.
What are we, cats?
Nobody ever went out, for years. Like, get out, get fresh air. And people were like, yeah. And then when this thing hit, people were like, I need to get the F out of my house.
People don't like to be told what to do.
That's all it is.
You
right?
have to stay inside. How many marathon runners did we find as soon as the quarantine started? Do you remember that? We have to lock everything down. This is not a shelter in place, but everybody, we need just 2 weeks, stay in your homes, limit your travel as much as you can. There was no traffic out on the road, but all of a sudden everybody was about to go run a marathon.
Right.
All of a sudden the runners came out of everywhere and everybody needed to go for a run. I just needed to get my exercise outside. Man, you haven't seen the light of day in 5 years.
Right. But now that they're saying stay inside, like I'm going outside.
People don't like to be told what to do. 2 people were kicked off of a flight for fighting over what? What do you think they were fighting over that they got kicked off this flight?
Oh, I know this one. I know this.
Yeah, me too.
Ted, what do you think?
It's the armrest.
It is the armrest.
Do we all agree on the code?
Yeah, I do on what they say the code is.
Assume the code is if I have the aisle seat, I get the aisle armrest, obviously.
Correct. That way the car can...
Put it this way, I would think that the middle person gets their choice or both armrests.
Both.
Correct.
Okay.
Both. Right. Window seat, you've got the window, you just slink over there to that wall and you just create as little space as you can. Don't be in anybody's way. The aisle seat, you've got the ability to stand up and stretch if you need to. You get your outside one in there that kind of tells you, like you said, Miles, where the cart's at. Guy in the middle gets 2.
Did they say what seats they were sitting in?
It does not.
I'm guessing one of them was in the middle seat.
They're both in aisle seats.
Right. They're fighting across the aisle.
You're not allowed to have that armrest.
Right. I wonder if the other guy was on the aisle or against the window.
Yeah. Also, one of them had a middle seat and the other one just...
And they were only like 15 minutes into that flight and had to turn it around.
Jesus, man.
I mean, I would be pissed.
Everybody has the right to be able to kick their ass on the way out.
Oh, yeah.
Because flying is not... As far as methods of public transit, it is probably the least favorable.
Yeah, I mean, it's fast.
Buses are what buses are. They're kind of nasty, dirty, but whatever. You're getting where you're going. We just go. There's not a whole lot of rigmarole.
Right.
Trains are probably the most fun, even though I've never been on one. You can get up, you can move around, you can go to the bar cart, whatever you want to do.
Trains are awesome.
Planes, you got to go through all the security. Everybody's pissed by the time they get on there.
More.
They cost more.
Right.
They take forever. And
It's
now
just-
you're going to
it's just a
delay me
matter
because
of,
you two are bitching over doggone armrests?
It's just a matter of time. If you have time to take a train someplace, if you have that much time off, do it.
Right.
I mean,
If you have that much time
take
off.
the drive. But if you got 4 days off and you need to fly somewhere because you don't want to, you at least want to have 2 days there.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really have an option sometimes.
I'm with Mike, though. Like, I appreciate how the plane gets you there, but it sucks.
It does.
Right.
Right.
And, you just wouldn't sit that close to somebody you don't know. In a bar, I'd be like, hey, man, scoot. You got a couple inches to scoot over.
Right. Bro. A new study found that the dad bod is more popular than ever. I think that's because the pandemic made it worse.
I'm thinking you don't have a choice.
Dad bod or bust.
Right.
I think also the dad bod is like an idea, but it's like the dad bod they're talking about that women are like, oh, I love that. It's like a guy that was like in really good shape and now just isn't as good a shape.
Like when Chris Hemsworth stops working out for a movie role.
It's still Ben Affleck.
Right.
Right. Exactly. I don't have a dad bod. I'm pudgy.
Yeah.
I never used to be good looking.
But
I
what-
never used to be shredded.
If you have a kid, then they go, oh, you have a dad bod.
Right.
That's all it is.
You may all remember the gal that used Gorilla Glue on her hair.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
She's got her own line of hair care products.
No offense, I don't trust her.
No, not at all.
You know what I mean? I wish her well. I truly do. I hope it works for her. But, just my point of view is, wait, you were the idiot to put Gorilla Glue in your hair to keep your hairstyle in place or whatever.
She needed like a setting spray or something like that. She ran out of it just like, I found Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, why would I take your advice on how to do my hair? You had to get medical help
Right.
the last time you came up with a plan. So I don't want to know your other plans for how to deal with hair. Jesus Christ.
If anybody can speak on hair health, it's me.
It's like the person eats Tide Pods. I'm going to go out with my own new line of appetizer.
Right.
No,
I'm not eating that.
Whatever you think is food, I'm not eating.
Cinnabon is releasing a line of protein shakes.
Nah, stay in your lane.
Okay, that's what I thought
Stay
at
in your
first,
lane.
Miles, but think about it.
But
if
if
you're into drinking protein shakes, if you could grab one from Cinnabon off that shelf, doesn't that sound great?
And I think that's what they're going for. It's not like you're going to get someone like me to suddenly drink a protein
Right.
shake. I'm going to eat and drink their other crap. But if you do work out, obviously Cinnabon is your weird nemesis, right? But if they're like, look, we're not saying it's healthy. We're just saying it's also a protein shake.
I equate it to the McDonald's salad.
Yeah,
It's an option.
right.
Yeah.
It just seems a little strange because you're at McDonald's.
No,
But are they going to sell them at Cinnabon, or is this just like in the fridge at your corner store? Like, hey, you're getting a shake, you might as well get a Cinnabon.
Man,
I bet you would do better like that.
I
Yeah.
would not be surprised if it was both.
I'd have a hard time walking to a Cinnabon to go get a protein shake.
I don't think the sales are going to be all that great inside the Cinnabon, especially not at first. But after a while, people can realize that they can run to a Cinnabon and just take in the delicious smell and then just grab a protein shake on the way out.
Sure.
I mean, where's the loss?
I was walking through an airport, my buddy goes, that smell makes me sick. And I go, I'm going to go get one.
Yes. Man, I honestly had not had Cinnabon until I met my fiance. So it was probably like 2-3 years ago that I had my first Cinnabon.
And how was that experience?
It was amazing.
It's like losing your virginity.
Oh, my God.
What have I been missing?
Well, the thing is that I gone to a handful of malls and they're always there.
Always.
Yeah.
That smells great. But it's like 4 PM. Now's not the time for a cinnamon roll. That's meant for 7 o'clock in the morning for some stupid reason. And
I
finally,
think any time's a good time for a Cinnabon cinnamon roll.
we were out Christmas shopping, man, and I said, man, I'm going to do it. She says, yeah, go do it. And I just enjoyed myself the entire time. I fat kidded so much, I don't care. A woman is going...
Look, I'm with you. Columbia Mall. Used to love going there as a kid.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A woman is going viral on TikTok for showing how to butter every layer of popcorn.
Oh, I saw this.
Hint. Just stop halfway through filling the bucket, butter it, and then fill some more of the bucket, and then butter it, and then fill some more of the
Well,
bucket.
that would be the responsibility of the person who's working there.
Right.
So if they did that, that would be great. We wouldn't need this. We wouldn't need this hack.
Exactly.
But they don't do that.
Nope.
What's her hack?
She uses a straw.
Oh,
So
but that's been going around forever.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't know anything about it.
I'm not
You
big
did?
on
You put the straw
No.
down the middle of the bag, right? And if
right.
they have a self-dispensing butter.
Yeah.
You just pull the straw up slowly while you're filling it up, bap it out.
All right.
Yeah.
I like
So
it when
it
they
goes to the
let
bottom.
you butter your own popcorn. It's like they never do enough. Like, hey, listen, homie, I ordered that big ass bucket of popcorn. You got to shake this thing around and get that butter going
Right.
all over.
I've never been big on the butter, though. Every time I've gotten butter on the popcorn, I've gotten sick.
Okay, that's a good enough reason to not do it.
Yeah, man.
I don't care. I'll fight through it. I love like movie theater popcorn, dude. My God.
I do love...
My stepfather used to make popcorn and have us sneak it in so we didn't have to pay for it. We put it in our jackets.
And it never tasted as good.
No, it's
you know what I mean?
It's terrible.
It's not hot enough.
It's terrible.
Someone talked to an interior designer about things that you shouldn't have in your home once you're over 30. And lucky for you guys, I have the top 10.
Okay.
So we're going to see who here is breaking the rules.
We're all over 30.
We're
Is one
all
a
over
beer
30.
sign?
Let's find out. What else do you think you shouldn't have in your home anymore after the age of 30?
I'm going to guess like posters, like Ted said, the beer sign, especially the light up.
The light up neon light.
Inflatable furniture, indoors.
Anything that brags on your accolades.
Okay. So, you mean like trophies or
Yeah, that kind
medals
of
or
crap.
ribbons
Like,
or
here,
stuff
look,
like
look
that?
at this. I got my college diploma up on the wall.
Well, what if you just graduated at 30?
yeah.
I think college diploma's all right.
Are
though.
doctors the only one that are allowed to hang up that college diploma?
But they do it in their office.
Right.
Yeah,
Not at home.
I
This
was
is in your
I'm
home.
doing it at my home.
Yeah.
Look at me, I'm a doctor. 10 things you shouldn't have in your home once you're over 30. 10 shot glasses as decor. Says you can keep them around to use, just store them in a cupboard with your other glasses. No one cares that you went to Cancun for spring break 14 years ago.
Senior frogs, get out.
So I got all my shot glasses put away. I know that we were doing 50 shots in 50 states. That was displayed for a little bit, but that was more of
That
a
was also
thing.
in our office.
Right. So no rule breakers here. We're still good.
That was our diploma. That was our medical diploma. Was our display of shot glasses.
10 things you shouldn't have in your home once you're over 30. Does anybody have cork boards?
No.
Says at least not a cheap one if you want your place to look grown up. I didn't think cork boards were bad.
I got one for the kids, but
Yeah,
it's not part of my world.
Maybe a blackboard.
Right, like do a
Just
vision
kinda-
board if you
yeah,
want to,
something like
or you can just put your letters and mail or whatever you want to up there. I don't freaking care.
I thought it just held restaurant menus.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. 10 things you shouldn't have in your home once you're over 30. Does anybody have anything space themed? Like sheets or blankets with moon and star patterns?
No, I do not.
The glow in the dark stars that stick on your ceiling?
Look, I'm a space nerd, but no. I mean, like, that does not make it to my bed sheets.
My little sister had the glow in the dark stars on her ceiling. I don't think she still has it now that she's moved out of home.
Yeah, that's the difference, right?
I don't think anybody had any space sheets or anything like that. 10 things you shouldn't have in your home once you're over 30. Number 7, paper floor lamps. Says they're great in college or even in your late 20s, but upgrade when you can.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah.
What's a paper floor lamp?
Thank you.
It's just the shade itself. It's just a cheaper.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Get some fabric on there.
Don't forget a cat. That changes real quick.
Number 6, this one might hurt. Dream catchers.
I do not have a dream. I've never
who
been
is
into
that
the
hurting?
big dream catcher.
I don't know, man. I just feel like, especially in this city, there's going to be people that are over 30 with dream catchers in their house somewhere.
And this town,
on
yes.
their arm or their thigh.
That's fair.
Or on their shirt with the wolf howling at the moon.
Says a lot of people had them as kids and hung on to them. I did have one when I was a kid, and I still swear that I had the best dreams of my life because I had the dream catcher on there.
Well, get yourself a dream catcher.
No, it stayed at home, man. Once it came down off my wall when I moved out, it never went back up.
Buy a Harley, get a dream catcher. Only at Easton Harley
Oh, you
Davidson.
need a little silver bell, Miles. You need a little bell on your Harley there. Number 5, a super old mattress. How long is the maximum amount of years that you should have on your mattress?
They say a decade.
That is
They say
true.
10 years is max.
10 years maximum on that
max.
mattress. I'm pretty sure I've maxed out my mattress.
I mean, most people I know, depending on your age, the mattress you got was a hand-me-down or the one that you brought up.
Right.
Because that S is expensive.
Then once you hit 30, it's time to step up and buy a mattress.
Right.
But part of it, your
fell
body
on that
feels
one.
it.
And I do admit that I do need to buy another mattress.
I do too.
We've been looking for it. It's time to get one. So
It's just the price, man. Every time I'm like, or we could go on vacation.
trying to convince her on the purple mattress.
Yeah, I wonder why.
10 things you shouldn't have in your home once you're 30. Number 4, old trophies. Miles, you nailed it.
Oh, it's on there.
If you want to display them, your mom would still love to.
Yeah, she holds on to those things. I bet.
What about trophies you got as an adult?
Ooh.
That's what we're saying. I mean, like,
If you ran like a marathon or like a Tough Mudder or something?
I feel like that's a man cave sort of a thing if you want to, or maybe a home office.
yeah, probably just not living room. But
Yeah. You know,
Well, you can do
private
anything you
area.
want if you don't have anyone else living with you.
That's
Right,
true.
They're not
exactly.
your rules.
Number 3, plastic cups, plates, and silverware. Says it's time to level up and get something nicer. And honestly, I feel like it's not terribly expensive to go out and get some glassware. Yeah,
It's not.
It's going to hurt more than it would if you were just going to get some plastic stuff. But
well, we have both now because the kids came along. It's like, you know what?
yeah,
Here's the plates and cups you can use.
And there's nothing wrong with having plastic cups, especially if you have a deck outside or
Yes.
a pool or something where it makes sense not to drop glass and clean that crap up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
But
bet.
other than that, no, you know.
Or maybe you're just lazy and like throwing away or recycling paper plates.
there you go. Perfect. Number 2, stuffed animals on your bed.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Or anywhere unless you have kids. Yeah, the
Should
only stuffed
not-
animals that
yeah.
we have are getting torn apart by my dog.
Yeah.
Right. Those animals exist, and then my kids have theirs, but that's about it.
He actually has a thing. After he eats his breakfast every morning, he grabs his little stuffed animal. It's a little tiny lamb chop, and he jumps up on the bed and he buries it. And he whines the whole time. It is the strangest
He
animal.
whines while he buries it?
He whines while he buries it.
That's sick.
It is weird, man.
It's dark.
I'm sorry I have to
I'm
do
sorry,
this
I have to
put you in the shallow grave.
And this is the number one thing that you should not have in your home once you're over the age of 30. Mr. Hill, you nailed it. Inflatable furniture.
Jesus. Inflatable furniture.
Have a seat. Like, come on, man.
That includes an inflatable guest bed.
Oh, God. I know.
Just
I
so
know.
you know. That's
I mean, I do
furniture.
have an arrow bed for when people spend the night.
Yeah,
I have
do
one, too.
Yeah,
I do.
I've got one.
But I don't sleep on it.
I use the arrow bed for when I wake up in the middle of the night and got to turn on the TV. I'll just go into the other room on the arrow bed.
Ah,
and
okay, all right.
just nap in there.
I'm just picturing like inflatable furniture. Like people don't have inflatable couches anymore, do they?
I'm sure somebody does.
I got that when I was 16.
Still says Marlboro on it.
Oh, no. A man was pulled over for minor infraction in Long Island and ended up getting arrested.
For what's a minor infraction?
I'll tell you all about it when I'm from now.
Geico asks, how would you love a chance to save some money on insurance? Of course you would. And when it comes to great rates on insurance, Geico can help. Like with insurance for your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV. Even help with homeowners or renters coverage. Plus, add an easy-to-use mobile app, available 24-hour roadside assistance, and more, and Geico is an easy choice. Switch today and see all the ways you could save. It's easy. Simply go to geico.com or contact your local agent today.